What up, guys? Mike G with MDG Collections on hand. Today, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the full review of my 2017 Daytona 392. I should have did this over a year ago when I first got the car, but on YouTube there were so many reviews already done, I felt no one wanted to see that. But now that I have a more experienced YouTube mind, if someone does a video, you should still do your video. It will never be the same. Like I told one of my subscribers, tattoos and fingerprints, there's no two same on the planet. So here we go, full review on my 2017 Daytona 392. Alright, car is really dirty right now, but I'm going to bring you guys this review, just an actual walk around of the car. It is a very aggressive look this car has. The lines are very menacing, like all the way around the passenger side and the full back of the car. Alright, now as far as the interior, there's a lot of different settings that this Daytona comes with. The main thing that a lot of people like about these cars is how much information there is in the center cluster, and I will show you guys exactly how much information that is. Now, your main keys that you're going to be using are these arrows right here, and these arrows control a lot of different functions within the center cluster, starting with the mile per hour speedometer, a digital speedometer in the middle. I have the taser, so the font is slightly more bold, but when you buy this car, it does not come with the taser, so it will be a slightly more narrow font. It's not as bold as the font that I have now. And a couple of things on my car right now have been customized due to the taser. Here, instead of it just saying cold and hot, there's an actual meter for the thermometer. Going on to number 2, vehicle info. Alright, it shows your actual tire pressure. Alright, if you hit this right key right here, this right arrow, you can toggle through on this same screen, which is number 2, vehicle info, and you can go to coolant temperature. You got your trans temperature, oil temperature, oil pressure, oil life, battery voltage, intake air temperature, your engine torque, and your engine horsepower. And then back to tire pressure. Now, when you go down to the third option, alright, which is number 3, and that's performance, you have your timers, 0 to 60 timer. I'm just hitting this right key right here. Alright, and then next is your 0 to 100 mile per hour timer, 1/8 mile timer, 1/4 mile timer, your braking distance, current G-forces, your peak G-forces, your lap timer, you have a lap history, and your top speed. I have no clue who got this car up to that. I don't know who did that. Maybe a professional driver on a closed course. Now, number 4, driver assistance. This is your adaptive cruise control and lane sense options. I have mine off right now, but if you go right here, you can actually toggle that on and off. And here on the steering wheel, control the distance on how far and how close you want the sensitivity to be with the adaptive cruise control, which is the technology group, which is what I got on my car. It's on the front of the car. Number 5, your fuel economy. New York fuel economy MPG suck, and you have your average. Number 6, your trip info. You got trip A, and you have trip B. Number 7, you have your audio screen that shows your current station, radio station that you're looking at or listening to at the same time. Number 8 is your messages screen. Any stored messages that the car has will be stored here. At the current time, I have no stored messages, which is a good thing. And number 9 is your screen setup. All right, you press OK to enter. You press OK. When you enter your screen setup, you will see that at the top right here where it says north is lit up. So that's the upper left. So I could change that upper left to whatever I want. If I hit this up arrow right here, go up to the center. All right, now you see a little light that's over screen setup. I can change that to a few different things. All right, and then now you see gear display. As you can see, there's a red highlight here that shows that that's the option that's chosen right now. I can start to change my gear display if I really wanted to. Odometer, your current gear. You can restore it to default. Upper right, upper left again. All right, it says press OK to select, and it shows the left arrow to exit. So we're going to exit that and go out. Now number 10 is your speed warning. You can set a speed warning, so whenever you get close to that speed warning, it will alert you. Whatever you want, you can put 55 miles per hour, 65, 75, whatever you want there. All right, number 11 is diagnostics. So press OK to view active diagnostic codes, and back to your speedometer. All right, let's talk a little bit about the steering wheel. The steering wheel has a very aggressive look. All right, paddle shifters on both sides. All right, your minus, your plus here. All right, here's the arrows that we just used. I changed my center badging to Daytona 392. It just says Dodge originally. Here's your phone buttons to answer your phone, to hang up your phone. All right, and then this is your voice records. You can press this and say certain things like maps, and then your maps will automatically come up hands-free. This is your cruise control side. Here's a cruise control button. In the middle, you can cancel it, set it to a higher speed, to a less speed. You can reset it. This button is to minimize the distance in between you and another vehicle, and this button is to maximize it. This is the 4th generation 8.4 Uconnect. Now, in this infotainment system has a lot of different options. On this screen, you have all of your apps. What you can do is you can drag apps from one part of the screen to the other part of the screen, wherever you want. All right, and then you hit this arrow right here. It's tons of different options you have. You can go into the phone. No phone connected. Would you like to pair one? You would just hit yes and then go on with the setup. All right, we're gonna do no right now. So go back to your apps. At the very bottom, you have your media, your radio, your climate, your apps, your controls, your navigation. And this is another feature that I've added on with the Taser, so you guys won't get that. You have your heated wheel, screen off, your mirror dimmer, radio, your media, your climate, your controls, navigation, your phone, your settings, and your audio settings. You got your vehicle user guide, send and go, performance pages, your app manager, activate services, your assist, your SOS. Here on the center mirror, you have an assist button. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's an assist button right there and an SOS button. So on that SOS button, what you can do is you can get help. It has a cellular connection. This car already has a cellular connection. So if you don't have your phone on you and you are in an emergency, you can hit the SOS button and it will connect you with 911. All right, here's your assist button if you need assistance also. You have your automatic front, left, driver side, and passenger side windows. One touch and the window goes all the way down. This is for your rear windows. This is how you can lock and unlock all windows for passengers. How you can unlock and lock the doors here. You also have your memory setting. So number 1, the S is for set, and you have number 2 for another driver who you want to have your settings be for that driver, and when they get out, you can press 1 and go back to your actual settings. All right, here you actually have a cup holder. All right, you have another compartment here where you can put more things, and on your passenger side, you also have a compartment that you can use to put things, and you also have another water bottle holder on the passenger side door. On your passenger side, you have your unlock and lock and your button for your window. All right, I got the sunroof. So here's your automatic sunroof opener. Here's your vent where it can just be vented. All right, it doesn't open all the way, but it actually goes up slightly in an angle. All right, and here's your auto close. All right, here's a garage setting 1, 2, and 3 for 3 garages. All right, here's your actual light for a more precise light at night. All right, and then you can also just press here for a floodlight is what they call it. And then when you press this button here, it's more for a direct light. Here in the center, you have your T-style like shifter. All right, it's a very aggressive, sporty like shifter. As you can see right here on the actual shifter, it has park, reverse, neutral, and drive. And you can also bring it over to where you go into manual if you want to use this as a shifter right here. You also have this compartment right here, which is pretty cool. You can put things inside. All right, it's pretty deep. It goes all the way back right here. My hand just stops right now. You have a 12-volt charger right here. This is not on the actual battery. So as you can see, the key that's here, that means that the key or the car needs to be started before this is activated. All right, so in your center console right here, you have this little container right here that basically you can put coins in. All right, and also you have your 2 USB ports, an auxiliary port, and you have an actual 12-volt that's on your battery. All right, it has a battery, a picture of a battery right there that tells you that this can be used when the car is off. You can charge your phone or whatever you want to charge while the car is off, and it uses the batteries. That's a really cool feature that I love about this car. All right, here on both visors, you have vanity lights, as you can see. All right, it comes with just regular lights. All right, the yellow lights, they are not LED. You would have to change to that on both sides. Here on your driver's side, you have your main headlight control, and you can go up here and you can turn the lights off. All right, you can turn them on where they're always on during the day. If you want your fog lights to come on, you press this button in right here and it turns the fog lights on. When you want to turn the fog lights off, you just press this button in again. This is for your interior lights and also to control at night. Sometimes all of these lights are very, very hard on your eyes, so you can lower this all the way down to where it's very dim, or you can lift it back up. This is for your courtesy lights behind. They have lights that are up here. Lights are down by your feet on both sides. All right, and lights behind this actual latch to open the door. There's a little white light, and I think they are LED, and on the floors, and that gives you nice ambience at night. So you can control how bright or how dim they are with this control right here by sliding this wheel down or up. They give you gold stitching on the Daytona. People think it's orange, but it's actually gold. So gold stitching on the Daytona interior. No matter what color you get, you can't get around the gold. So I actually like it. I mean, it's a nice touch on both sides. And you get your gold Daytona badge on both back areas of the passenger and the driver's side. It has this rigid texture all the way down, and on the seat part, it's the same way. These seats are ventilated and they are heated, so they're very comfortable, and the bolsters are very nice how they stick out on both sides. All right, they do keep you hugged in. This is very smart by Dodge to give you suede inserts. When you're hard cornering in this car, you will stay in the middle and not slide around. If it's all leather like how they have on SRTs, how the option you get on an SRT or a Hellcat, I feel you slide around a lot more. All right, I'm 6'3". I'm going to get into the back seat to let you guys see how much room you would have in a car like this. And it's very tight. I can't even get my foot in. I wear a size 14, so I would have to make sure this seat goes up. But if you're a pretty tall person like me, you won't be able to be in the back seat unless the person in the front pushes their seat up. All right, so this compartment can open up. As you can see, you can store things there. 2 cup holders. All right, you have illumination on all your cup holders at night, and you can push this up all the way if you want to have just a clear back seat, but I like this down. Alright, so you got really nice trunk space in these Chargers. There's a button you press here. There's a hydraulic that lifts the trunk up. And you have very nice trunk space. You have a light here on your passenger side. You have your Beats subwoofer on your passenger side. And you have a light here on your driver's side. You also have right here a little strap and a hook that hooks at the bottom to keep this down. More compartment at the bottom. You have your tire inflator here to the left, center compartment here in the middle, and then your battery over to the right. Alright guys, so glove compartment space is very nice. You have a shelf and a little divider in the middle where you can add or put things on top, and your glove compartment space is really nice. You got a light in there. It's just a regular halogen light. It is not an LED light, but very nice glove compartment space. Alright, you have climate control vents in the rear. The back seat, you have your heated seats, your icons for your heated seats, and you have 2 USB ports for the rear. And now I have the seat in my wife's settings, so I'm actually comfortable back here. I have a lot of room. You just open the door so you guys can see better. This is my wife's settings. She's 5'3", so when she's driving or someone her height, I have plenty of room, plenty of space. I would say about close to 3 inches. Very comfortable back here if you have a normal driver, someone her height, but with the seat all the way back, for someone my height, I can't fit back here. But definitely a lot of room for your average height person. Alright, here's your 6.4 liter 392. The Daytona comes with a short ram cold air intake, powered by SRT. This is an add-on. It does not come like this. This is a strut bar that I added on. 485 horsepower, 475 pound-feet of torque. Alright guys, that is going to complete my full review on my 2017 Dodge Daytona 392. And I want to thank you guys for checking this video out. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be a wrap.